Hey everyone, I want you to take a moment and think about all those hours you spend staring at a massive video file, wondering how to get clips from it. If you record long podcasts, interviews, or live streams, you know the pain of turning that gold into scroll-stopping content that actually gets seen online. Today, I'm sharing my secret method for transforming that long-form footage into a high volume of snackable clips super fast, without needing to master the entire Adobe suite. We are using an AI tool that keeps you in creative control while doing the heavy lifting of content extraction, saving you from massive burnout. Just picture having a 90-minute live stream packed with golden moments, yet extracting those clips feels like it requires a second full-time job just for editing. You could manually scrub through every second, find those timestamps, trim them perfectly, create every caption, and then resize everything for TikTok, Reels, and Shorts. Or you can implement a streamlined system that automates the tedious parts so you can focus purely on strategy and creation. Here is exactly my step-by-step process for achieving high volume while maintaining surprising quality without that dreaded creator fatigue. The very first stage is just uploading your raw footage, which is unbelievably simple. Drag, drop, or click right inside the platform. You don't have to worry about weird exports or struggling with obscure file codecs, because the software natively accepts all your common video types immediately. While it's processing the file, the AI is actively listening for key engagement signals like shifts in topic, laughter, or sudden spikes in vocal energy. I genuinely love this initial analysis phase because it feels like having an assistant dedicated only to finding the exact moments that people actually want to stick around and watch. Next up is where the true magic happens, the auto-edit to viral clips feature, which seriously saves me hours of tedious manual work every single week. Instead of manually chopping up every segment, the system automatically identifies candidate moments that have the highest likelihood of performing well as short-form content. It specifically pulls out those punchlines, concise takeaways, emotional peaks, and powerful hookable intros that translate perfectly into short sound bites. The AI generates several different clip suggestions, all sourced from that single piece of long video, each one highly optimized for very short attention spans. Crucially, you are never just handing your footage over to some faceless robot and blindly hoping the results are good enough for your brand. What you receive is a curated stack of suggested clips ready for your final review, where you can preview, quickly approve, or simply tweak anything you want. I typically skim through the list, keep the absolute best suggestions, do a very light trim if necessary, and make small adjustments to the cropping focus. The user interface for making these minor edits is so incredibly smooth that batch processing a whole week's worth of content takes less time than exporting one file used to. We all know that captions are absolutely non-negotiable in today's noisy social feeds, and this tool truly nails the delivery of accurate text. You get highly accurate automated captions right away, plus powerful options to stylize them with bolding, custom fonts, and precise sizing adjustments. My favorite feature, however, is the animated caption style that literally makes a phrase pop right on the beat of the audio for maximum impact. That subtle motion is huge because timing and visual movement make your subtitles much more likely to capture and hold a viewer's attention. You can choose to have the words appear word by word for specific emphasis, or have entire punchlines animate in perfect sync with the exact audio moment. This slight improvement in timing is incredibly effective because viewers inherently pause and re-watch content when the captions feel punchy and professionally timed. Now, this is the crucial differentiator, because many other popular tools actually stumble when you try to scale your output across platforms. While tools like Vizard or Descript handle basic editing and fast captioning well, they often fail when you need to systematically process dozens of clips from one single episode. Some competitors lock you into a traditional timeline editing workflow, which is fine for one-off projects, but becomes incredibly tedious when batch creating content. Others unfortunately gate essential features behind much more expensive subscription tiers, or they simply weren't designed from the ground up for true cross-platform distribution. The core difference is that this platform wasn't just made to be a captioner or a simple editor. It was engineered as a complete workflow engine specifically for modern creators. Once you finally approve your selected clips, you get to choose all your necessary export formats: vertical for Shorts and Reels, square for Instagram, and standard horizontal for YouTube. The AI intelligently auto-recrops every single one of those files, making sure to keep the focus squarely on faces or the primary action area without you touching a slider. This intelligent resizing is an absolutely massive time saver when you need to repurpose the same great segment across all three major social platforms. The second game-changing element is the built-in auto-schedule feature that completely removes all the guesswork and manual input from your posting routine. You simply tell the system how frequently you want clips going out. specify the target platforms, and the AI will create a consistent, optimized posting cadence for you. You retain the ability to jump in and tweak captions, add specific hashtags, or swap out thumbnails. But you never have to manually set every single upload. This is the ideal solution for creators who need to maintain a steady, predictable social presence without constantly living inside their scheduling application. If you are someone who likes to plan content creation far in advance, the integrated content calendar feature is an incredible source of relief and clarity. Instead of having scattered drafts across your desktop and various cloud folders, everything lives right here in one single organized source of truth. You can instantly see which clips are already scheduled, which ones are waiting for caption approval, and which ones are pending your final review sign-off. You can easily drag and drop items to reschedule them, or use bulk edit functions to update captions across multiple posts simultaneously. If you are collaborating with a small team, or even just an assistant or VA, this instantly makes it feel like you have a legitimate, structured production pipeline. To put this efficiency into a real-life comparison, I recently took just one single 60-minute interview and generated a full month of consistent short content from it. Vizard suggested 18 excellent clips, automatically cropped them, finalized the captions, and queued up 3 posts per week across all platforms. After just a very quick final review and maybe 2 tiny edits, the entire month's worth of content was perfectly scheduled and ready to go live. Compared to my old method, which involved exporting clips individually, manually resizing them, and then dragging them into 3 separate schedulers, this was an unbelievably fast workflow. And the engagement results were noticeable, as the clips featuring those clean captions and sharp, punchy hooks significantly outperformed my previous organic posts. Now, to be completely fair, no system is absolutely perfect for every single niche use case out there on the market today. If you are a hardcore editor who lives for frame-by-frame color grading or deeply customized complex motion graphics, you might still prefer one final polish in a dedicated external application. However, for the vast majority of us, the coaches, educators, founders, and everyday podcasters, this handles 90% of the workload and gets you live in minutes. Let's quickly call out some competitor differences because understanding the landscape really helps you make a smart choice for your needs. Vizard is excellent for quick, simple browser-based edits and fast initial captioning, but it falls short on bulk automation and strategic multi-platform scheduling. Descript's transcript-based editing is brilliant for cleaning up long-form narrative content, but its automation isn't as sharply focused on creating truly viral-ready clips at scale. Mobile-first apps like CapCut are amazing for hands-on, stylistic editing on a single clip, yet they entirely lack centralized content calendars or powerful workflow tools. This solution successfully merges the best parts: automated discovery of great clips, seamless multi-format export, punchy captions, and a scheduler that actually gives you your time back. Here are a few practical tips to maximize your results as you start working with the tool for the very first time in your own workflow. First, always think about your intended hooks. While the AI finds energy, you can assist it by manually marking timestamps for moments you know are truly strong. Second, always strive to keep your resulting captions concise, because the clips that utilize a short intro hook followed by a single punchy line always seem to win out. Third, definitely utilize the scheduling feature to run small tests on different posting times, letting the system gather data on what hooks perform best at what hour. And finally, one major feature you need to leverage is collaboration, especially if you work with guests or have a small content team handling things. Use the content calendar to tag team members, officially request approvals, and maintain that single source of truth for every single piece of repurposed content. The simple fact that you avoid sending 5 different versions of the same clip back and forth over Slack alone is worth the price of admission for many busy creators. So that truly is the entire flow. You upload the file, let the AI hunt for the best viral clips, review and tweak them, style the captions, choose your formats, and then auto-schedule everything. You do one quick pass to approve the batch, and then the system continues posting while you immediately switch your focus to brainstorming your next great episode. This entire process transforms what used to be a huge, overwhelming weekend editing session into a lean, sustainable production machine. If you are at all curious about the potential, I highly encourage you to take just one single long recording and run it through this entire pipeline today. You will likely be shocked by how many genuinely snackable, high-value moments were hiding in plain sight within your existing published content. There is absolutely no pressure to commit. Just understand that this is the smartest way to maximize your content reuse without ever experiencing that burnout again. All right, that is everything I wanted to share with you about this incredible time-saving workflow. So let's wrap this up. If you are willing, drop a comment below telling me what type of long-form content you create, be it a podcast, a lecture, or a webinar, and I will share a couple more specific tricks. Thank you so much for sitting with me for this, and I wish you all the best of luck with turning your long videos into a continuous stream of engaging short clips.